John Deere 2.9 liter PowerTech. This is a FT4 engine. It's got high pressure common rail fuel, digital or electronic injectors, so it won't fit any of the earlier 2.9s. So this is a FT4 series. So I'm just going to take a long, slow video so that internally we can use the details for later. Auxiliary drive, it may or may not be used, but it does have to be on the engine to be considered the HPY61. Flywheel doesn't have to be on the engine for that. Here you can see the electronic injectors. Some of the emissions. This particular one does have a chip on the pulley, so you'd have to swap that out on yours. This tractor had less than 1,000 hours on it, had a dash fire, and we haven't been very good at getting it actually listed. It's got a cast timing cover. Oil fills right here. Got a wastegate turbo because the little line that goes there. Now, something I noticed on this block that's different than any of the earlier blocks is that it's ported here for the sensor, which is probably a speed sensor, but that means that number block that I just showed, it may replace the earlier ones, but you couldn't use the older ones in this because you won't have that sensor. So here's your high pressure common rail. This is your CB4 pump. CP4, I'm sorry. Disco Party. Little video turbo. So I looked the information up on this a little while ago. You cannot, or you can no longer get this particular engine complete. You can't even get a complete block assembly. You can only get a short block. So a new or rebuilt short block is 7,500. There was the number, mark number on the block. So currently this is the way this one is. We are sending it to the shop with some others to come up with our best, if you follow along with the 4.5 stuff, what makes the arrangement fits the most applications. So that's something we try to do. And so this will be for this specific stock number, or let's just say this engine serial number. So 067477. If that's out of stock, then this video is for documentation purposes only, and mainly for us internally. But if I don't put it on the web, we seem to have a hard time finding it. So this tractor would have a exhaust filter, maybe even an SCR. I'd have to look that up and see.